good. You didn't ask me. I'm good. Uh, my opening statement is actually a woo. No, I am extremely pleased with how we finally put a whole game together as a team, not just on offense or defense, but on both sides of the floor. We knew that Lincoln Memorial was going to kind of pack it in on us, and so I told these guys, they're kind of big guards anyway, and so they had a field day. Especially Lex had a field day from the perimeter, and so just for everybody stepping up. We was in the hospital with Gabby last night, and she still wanting to start. She still wanting to dress, and so we did that because she's a senior. And just for her to just want to do that for her team, but not be so selfish to stay on the floor. She told us she had to come out. So everybody just kind of just did their job tonight. The bigs did their jobs. The guards did their job. Lincoln Memorial fought us tooth and nail, but we didn't back down. And so I was extremely pleased to see us not back down when they came back with their run. But can't breathe hardly because I've been yelling all day. I love the crowd. Tonight was probably our biggest crowd. We want to pack the lump, and the community came out, the students came out, and it was for a great cause. I mean, we had a great product on the court tonight, and we just showed out. We showed up and showed out tonight, and I'm extremely pleased, and I hope this carries on to Ohio. Our staple. Now, I said we did good on both sides of the ball, but at the end of the day, our staple is our defense. And so when we turned up the defense intensity and didn't allow them to do what they do so well, which they're in a very effective shooting team. They have 3 or 4 girls that shoot 40 plus from the perimeter, and so we didn't want them to have a good shooting night in our gym. So we just wanted to rattle them and push them off the 3-point line. But our defense is what pushed us over the hump against them. Yeah, I wasn't happy. I think Zoo had like 3 rebounds, 3 or 4 rebounds at halftime, and I told her and Lex, y'all were getting ate up inside. They was getting 2 and 3 opportunities at the rim, and I wasn't happy with that. But they have the SAC Player of the Year on their side, and so I knew she was going to come out fighting, and she did a phenomenal job. But the second half, I think Lex and Zoo got going, and we killed them on the boards. I mean, we only beat them by 3 rebounds, but they came in bunches, and so we needed those second chance opportunities on our side. Yeah, she's not only the floor general; she is our general of the team. She's one of our old heads on the team, and she don't care about her offensive stats. But I knew since they was gonna pack it in on us, she had to step up offensively, and she did that. But she was one shy away of having 10 assists, and she knows this team like the back of her hand. She knows who likes what pass and who to hit in transition, and she just did that tonight. She only had 1 turnover, and so that's a phenomenal stat. And for her to step up on the offensive end when she knew Gabby was kind of down and out, it shows the leadership that she has. She's one of our captains, and it showed the leadership that she has for this team.
I just feel like the score was too close. Like we had to pull away at some point.
Doubling in.
Yeah, they were packing the paint, so had to switch it up.
Well, I guess you can't. No. No, I just challenge her. She's a very finesse player, and she does have the inside out game. Her and Ashley Zuzu, and they've worked on that. And so I'm not one of the coaches that limits them just to the paint. And I was glad that they were able to hit some outside shots because they was double and triple teaming them inside in the paint. So that was a great stat. And the coaches had got on me at halftime saying, she's shooting early shots, quick shots. But I was like, well, she can make those shots, and I was okay with her shooting it because she was like 2 for 5 at halftime. And so, it just shows the different looks that we can show. And so I was glad that we was able to do that against a very strong Lincoln Memorial defense.
Really, I felt like the third quarter. The third quarter is always our strongest quarter, and I felt like we just really came together as a team, and we're just able to make plays happen. myself, this is a shot I shoot every single day. So if my outside shot is not off or on, I need to move in, do it inside out.
Dude, one of the seniors, one of the 4-year girls that have been here, the whole time through the program. What's the secret sauce this year? I know, was it some of the things that Nita brought in, team chemistry? What do you think? If you put a finger on what differences this year that you guys been so successful leading into this?
I would have to say it's really the intensity and effort from every single player. Nobody wants to go home.
You like the idea of playing in Columbus?
Hey, any gym is home. We're ready.
Amen, sister.
Well, how about all your games are going to be in Columbus?
Yeah, what that was, like I said from the jump, we always wanted to compete for the national championship game, and these were, like I said before, Peach Belt Conference Championship was a pit stop, regional championship was a pit stop. But I can't sit here and just take all the credit because Lincoln Memorial, she had them playing extremely good basketball this year, and so I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous. I didn't know how we would deal with because they play extremely hard, and I know she played us tonight without her second leading scorer, and so that probably hurt them a little bit. But y'all always say, to win a championship, you got to be prepared and you got to be lucky. So we was just lucky that they was missing their second leading scorer. But I'm just blessed. We're blessed. I'm super proud to be here at Columbus with this group because, like she said, nobody wants to go home, and so that's something that I can't draw up X and O's. I mean, it's just a will. They want to win, and they're going to do whatever they need to do to win. And so I'm pleased with our product so far going to the Elite Eight. We're going to the Elite Eight, ladies. Okay, I'm sorry.
Coach, that point in the game, 2 minutes left, you got empty the bench, and all the seniors and all the stars got recognized by that big crowd here at the Lump. How big was that for you and for the program to have that moment where everybody got recognized for their performance tonight?
They deserved it. From August 18th, our first team meeting, and we talked about where we wanted to be at this time of year. They deserve to hear that clap and roar from all the fans. They've worked hard. We're 31-1 now. They've done all the work. So for them to get that applause, and I thank the fans and the community for coming out and supporting them because we've been putting in a whole lot of work behind the scenes. And so we get all the glitz and glamour on the camera, but, they've been through a whole lot. They're battling injuries and sickness and stuff like that, as any team that's still playing it, battles with those things. But we still have 3 more games to go. So as much as we want to be super happy about winning this game here, this is just our pit stop. I always say we're gassing up here to get back on the road, literally.
Segue to that too. How long do you savor this, and then until you shift gears and go back to work to get ready for Columbus next week?
As soon as I find out who we play, it's over. The celebration is over. Then we're watching film. So.
What does it mean you had this ability?
Means a lot. It's not over until we win the national championship.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what y'all have. One track mind.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that's our initial goal. We knew we wanted to be playing at this time from the season. From preseason, we conditioned our bodies and weightlifting. We talked about we need to be strong at the end of the season, at the end of the year, and this is the time where big time players step up. Big time players make big time plays in big time games, and so that's what they did.
By the way, I like the fashion accessory.
Just a little slight work for the championship.
After the first 2 games, Coach, you talked about wanting more and getting more in the first half of your team. It seemed like you got that a little bit today. How do you carry the momentum going forward?
One, I liked a lot of stuff that I saw. Lincoln Memorial's defense, which I'm pretty sure we're going to see some of that pack defense in the Elite Eight, made me change up our style a little bit. We actually put in another play for this game because I knew how she was going to play our post. And so it just showed me little things we got to tweak moving forward as we're being scouted by, the teams, and they have 30-something games kind of to watch and prepare for. And so we're just going to pretty much, our defense is going to be our staple. We shot well tonight in our house, but, down in Columbus, that's not our house. We hadn't shot in that gym, and so we got to make sure our defense is there. We got to make sure our effort and our intensity is there. And we don't want to go all the way to Columbus just to turn right back around to come back to Columbus. And so that's the mindset that I want them to think about going in. We're not done. We're not finished. And so we didn't rush the floor tonight because although we're happy, we know this is not what we want. Now, on March 24th, after we win the national championship, we can literally let our hair down and celebrate. But that's what we want to. That's what we want to get to, March 24th. we didn't. Now, usually, sometimes and some people say, you didn't blow them out, so to speak, And at this point in time, you're not going to really open up games because you're playing competitive teams. Everybody that's playing now, they're playing for a reason. And so I was glad to see us weather the storm. We didn't lose a quarter. I mean, you can count the fourth quarter a loss because we tied. But to weather the storm against a strong competitive team, any coach would love to see that. And so we didn't give up. We didn't allow their packing it in affect us. We just adjusted, and that's all about it. That's what it's about: making adjustments, changing up your strategy, and to be able to compete at a high level with whatever illnesses or ailments that you have at this time.
You guys good? All right, congrats, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you.